Hi guys, so in this video I wanted to do a what's in my Home Health Aide bag, and this bag is a navy blue bag that I got from nursing school. And when I got it, it came with like all my supplies, like Foley catheter stuff and like a pen light and blood pressure cuff, like it, all that was in my bag. So I got this bag back in 2016. So it's been 4 years since I've had this bag, and there is not a rip or a tear anywhere. It is so durable. It's a really durable bag. It has these black handles to carry, and also it doesn't take up that much space because I can always like fold it and like tuck it away type of thing. So I really do like this bag. It's not the prettiest bag, but it's a durable bag and it goes well with all of my scrubs that I wear to work. I look really professional. I look really well put together with this bag. So there are no pockets in this bag except for this one, the large pocket. So as soon as you open it, this is the bag. It's very deep. I have put so much in this bag and carried so much. I'm like Mary Poppins with this bag. Like, I have so much in there. And so because there are no pockets in it, just the large pocket, to keep my stuff organized, I do use Ziploc bags. So this Ziploc bag has my pads in it, and I always have pads in my bag. Even when I'm not on my period, I always have pads just in case, I might meet someone else who needs it. Or, it might be one of those situations where you didn't know it was coming, but you have that extra support. So I always refill this bag as soon as it starts getting low. And then next, I have a N95 mask. You guys know that Corona still very much is around, and you need protection, you need masks. And as a healthcare worker, I have to wear a mask, of course, with all of my patients, especially since I'm going to their homes, okay? And I'm going to their personal space where their bacteria is living. So I have to be very conscientious of that, and I have to be very clean and very protected. So I have this mask. My job actually supplies us with masks, which is really great of them. And it is restocked for us as soon as we call them. Like, we tell them like, hey, I don't have a mask for this week, or I don't have enough masks for the amount of places that I'm going. Could you send me more? And they do. So I always have a mask in there. This is unused. The ones that I do use, I keep them in a brown paper bag because these can be used for a week and then they get tossed out. I also have in here, this is a gown, one of those protective gowns, because I work with the elderly population, and they get sick a lot, and most of the clients that I have a lot of different health conditions, and I'm young and I'm human, so of course I can contract them. So to have extra protection, I always have a gown available just in case I'm in a situation where my client maybe has really bad diarrhea and I have to change them all the time. I have this gown just to keep myself protected, keep my scrubs protected. Because there are days where I see more than one client in one day. And for example, like if I have a case at 9 a.m. that ends at 12 p.m., I could have another case that starts at 4 p.m. and ends at 7 p.m. Like, there have been days where I've seen 3 clients in one day. And so that's 3 different homes that I'm going into. And I don't want to get sick, and I also don't want to get my clients sick. And so, of course, I'm always washing my hands, soap and water. But if I don't have soap and water, I always have a bottle of hand sanitizer. My job also provides us with hand sanitizer, but I do buy my own. I have the ones that I bought for myself upstairs. And you guys know, with Rona, these were hard to find at one particular point. So this is a brand new bottle. So yeah, I prefer soap and water to really scrub, but I definitely use hand sanitizer in between. Then I have my badge. I'm not going to show you guys my badge, but it's just on this lanyard and it pulls, you know. And so with my badge, it has my name, it has the company I work for, and it also has my job description, Home Health Aide. And so whenever I go to a facility or a client's home, I have my badge on so I can identify myself, because it's important, you know, especially if you're going to someone's house and a family member's there and they're not, you know, familiar with like an aide coming in. They might think you're a complete stranger, or they might think that, you know, they're in danger. So you always want to have your badge on you, okay? Even if it's not around my neck is the easiest way, but you can get the clip-on ones, you know. Like, there are other things you could do. I think you could even get like a bracelet one type of thing. Just look into your options and make sure that like you always have identification. So this baggie right here has my pens, and it has medication and lotion. So always have a pen with you, because for my job, I have to document what I do throughout my shift. And sometimes there's not a pen available, or sometimes there is a pen, but it doesn't work. So always have pens with you. I have pens here, and I have highlighters, because when I was in school, I used to study while I was at work. And if I was at a particular case where I took care of my client, I helped them get everything done, and they kind of just wanted to spend the last hour of my shift watching TV or sleeping, I would, you know, be able to take that time to like read through my notes and study and highlight things. It would be like a vigorous studying, obviously, because I'm working, but I can still review my notes and be busy and not be on my phone. Because with my clients, what I've noticed is they don't like people just sitting on their phones. Even if you're doing something important or whatever it is, if they see the phone, they feel like they're being ignored. They don't like that. They would rather see like their aide reading a book or doing something productive, even reading the newspaper. Like, they'd rather see reading than a cellular device or an iPad or anything like that. So I always have like a book with me. I always have my journal with me. So sometimes I will be at a case and I'll help them do everything, give them dinner and all that. And then it's kind of like, you know, I have an hour or so before I leave. So I have my journal and I can write in it, you know. And I can log, like, well, not log, but I can like, you know, journal whatever's going on in my life at the time that I'm thinking about. I love journaling. I'm always writing in my journals. This is journal number 12. Like, I have a lot over the years, so I always have that with me. But back to this bag, I have hand lotion, because, you know, you're always washing your hands and your hands get dry. This lotion is obviously almost done, but Bath and Body Works Beautiful Day, just like, you know, the travel size or whatever. And then I have Advil, because I do work a lot of hours and sometimes I get headaches on the job. So I'll take one, or, you know, if my menstrual cycle comes and I get cramps, I'll take one. I just always have them in here. And then I just have like a nasal spray, because I have allergies. And then I have eye drops. This is the Alway eye drops, and they're, wait, it's not focusing. They're like really, really good for dry eyes for me. And then I always have Carmex so that my lips stay moisturized. I don't really wear makeup to work. Actually, I don't wear makeup to work at all. I just don't see why, you know, because I'm dressed properly, my hair is done. I don't feel like I need makeup, especially if I'm wearing a mask and I'm working 7-8 plus hours. There's times I do doubles and I work 15-16 hours, and you know, it's a lot, so I don't want makeup on my face. So then I also have, of course, my wallet, and I'm going to add pepper spray to my wallet. It's actually coming in the mail later today or tomorrow because I do work like evening shifts a lot, and so if I'm leaving a client case at like 10-11 p.m., it's really dark, and a lot of times I'm not familiar with the area, and I obviously like don't live in the area. And so like just to be like to protect myself, I am getting pepper spray. I've never had an incident going home where I was unsafe, but you know, with everything going on in the world and everything that's always been going on in the world, like it's just safer that if I do have pepper spray with me, I'm gonna keep it on my wallet. And then I have my wallet is super small, super cute. I have all my cards and stuff in there, you know, some money. And then I also have a bottle of spray to smell good. I like smelling good. It's not too strong. I got this from Marshall's for a couple $, and when I spray it, it just like it's not one of those scents that's like, oh my gosh, like I smell you type of thing. It's one of those like, you know, it's pleasant and it's light. It's not a strong perfume, because you know, people are sensitive to scents, and so I want to smell good, but I also don't want to irritate anybody else's like nose. And then I also have here a bottle of water. I always have water with me. If I don't have one of these plastic bottles, I have like an actual water bottle container. But yeah, this is what's in my Home Health Aide bag. Let me put everything back. So that's everything that is in this bag here. And I would highly recommend that you get like a plastic baggie to keep your stuff in and organized, especially if you have a bag like mine where it's not it's like big and doesn't have like individual compartments inside of it. And also, if you want to get candy, if you're a sweet tooth and you want to have a little plastic baggie filled with candy, normally I do, but I didn't show it to you guys because I finished it. So I have to replenish it, but usually like I'll go to the store and I'll get like little Snickers and Kit Kats and like gum, just little things like that. Obviously, like, you're not supposed to be chewing gum. It's very unprofessional. But, you know, if you're on your break, or if you're in between clients and you just want to have, you know, a little stick of gum to like get your mouth moving a little bit before you like eat dinner or eat your lunch, then that's fine to have as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful. If you're a home health aide, comment down below. If you want to know more about being a home health aide, definitely message me and let me know. I have been doing this job for almost 3 years now, and I did it all throughout while I was in nursing school. So I can tell you guys the pros, the cons, and my experience that I've gone through and what I'm still going through. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, Jules.